Well, good afternoon and welcome to the patio here at the homestead in DFW. Glad you're along today as we are virtual happy houring it right here. I'm actually pulling it up here to make sure everybody's watching. Mom's watching. She's there. Glad you guys are there. The open sign is on, and it's 56 degrees Fahrenheit, which means it's 16, 15 degrees Celsius. Still don't have the temperature thing fixed on the widget, but we're day 27 as we are sitting here. Of course, my wife and I are feeling fortunate. We began this a week late, so most of you guys are in in day 34, 5, and so on. So right there, open side is on. We got that open, and welcome to Virtual Happy Hour. Glad you're along. The idea is for you and I to chat a bit, just to take up a minute, 2, 3, 4, or maybe 60 minutes of your time, and just catch up and see what the heck's going on, and see how we're all holding up as this thing continues to change almost daily. There was a stretch there; it seemed like it changed every hour, but every day things are changing. Times are changing. Kayla, good to see you. Of course, the drill is you guys are hearing me, so that's why you're tuned in. So you're hearing me. All good. Times they are changing, and yes, depending on where you are in the country or the world, different restrictions here and there. But hey, we're all going to fight through this thing, and the idea, and I've talked about this, and it's kind of give you this on the top every week, as every day we do this. I just tell you guys, hey, it's a chance for us all to get together, and really, for me personally, a chance to bring all my mates in from all walks of life, all my different stops. My horn's going off. Is everybody's? No reason I can hear that better is because let's try that. How's that? Is that a little better? By the way, it should be a little better audio for you too. What it does for me, it gives me a chance to connect all the dots in my life as you walk around this great journey of ours. You meet people, different places, different stops, different places, times, and whatever, and just replant those virtual seeds and flowers in our Facebook friends list, and open them up and bring them all together in one big, beautiful bouquet here as we all get together and chat a bit here on a Friday. Happy Friday. A couple things today. We survived the haircut, and much to my chagrin, but I must give my wife credit from the get-go that she did a phenomenal job. It didn't turn out as bad as I was thinking it might. I mean, you get old, you want your hair to be a certain way. You don't want to have a bunch of bald spots plugged in there. And as you get older, you do lose hair, and you trust people to cut your hair, and we're a little vain like that, all right? We're all a little bit, and she did it. She survived, and she did a great job. I'm very happy for her fine work. And as the cat just goes cruising on by, she's at her day. Of course, she only escaped on Monday, but anyway, we survived the haircut. Glad, and think we think we're able to make it okay. As a matter of fact, we survived in such fine fashion that our friend Tommy just came by here a moment ago and got the clippers so our friend Christy can cut Tommy Blake. Christy Swinesburg Blake can cut Tommy Blake's hair up in Frisco. So they swung by. He grabbed the clippers. We kept our distance, 6 to 8 feet apart, got the clippers. And so those clippers are being used in another house tonight to make another gentleman's hair look very good. And I guess my wife kind of rubbed off on one of her best friends there. So there's the link right there. Virtual Green Room's open. Love to have you. If you'd love to join us, I'd love to have you join us. And you can join me from wherever you're watching worldwide live right now. Can get that going for you as well. Oops, let's pull this down here. Do a little graphic work. It's a little slow today. A little computer slow there. Let's put the crawl down right there. There we go. Virtual Green Room is open. Glad you're along. I saw the snow up there in Indiana, Mom. I saw them. Actually, I'm going to adjust this live over here. I'm going to adjust the screen because it's a little dark. Display. There we go. Get a little brighter for me so I can see it. Yeah, I saw that there was some snow up there. Of course, we saw Monday when Kevin joined us from the Twin Cities. It was snowing there, and I did notice a big wave of the cold stuff that direction. And better you than us, but again, it's a little chilly here. It's 56 today. Sun's not been out. No storms really, but why does this thing look a little off kilter? It does look off kilter, doesn't it? Somehow, some way. I meant to get Kitty Cam up too. I don't know if I have it. move this here. Actually, I'm going to stand up and somewhere. Don't know what I did with the camera tripod. Had a little tripod, but I don't know where it went. But oh, there it is. It's right below the other camera. Had the big tripod up on Wednesday for the camera for the haircut, but this one is a normal size here. What's blowing in your face? Oh, what's blowing my face? Yes, that is actually the string from. Cat's. Honey, the cat is posing a escape route. She's threatening to escape. She's got a perched position on the couch out here, and then she's about to make her run for it. Actually, Caitlin, that is the umbrella for the patio, one of the two patio umbrellas here. And I've got it, because of the breeze here, I've got it kind of turned down or don't have it opened up, and that's the little fabric of that. I guess I could probably move back a bit. Is that in the screen there? Yeah. So maybe I can just take that off. There we go. That's a little better. That was just blowing the right in the camera view right there. But the kitty is making a run for it. She's now perched. So I can get kitty cam up for you. Give you a shot of her. She likes to come out in the backyard. Of course, she won't go very far because it's a little cool outside, and I don't think she wants to travel too far. But let's see what she's up to. If I can get the camera ready to go here. Yeah, I should probably have tried all this already, but there we go. Oh, well, what am I doing? Glad you guys are along on a happy hour on a beautiful Friday here. Let's change this one. Beautiful Friday. It's always beautiful, right? Just to be up and up. It's not coming up here. Let's try it again here. You guys love it. Live TV is having all kinds of trouble today. Let's try that. There we go. Webcam there. The cat, she did escape. So there she is right there. She did escape. She's right there on the top of your screen there. And right there she is. She's plotting the jump to the fence. She's plotting. It's a plot for her. She's thinking about it anyway. But yeah, she's kind of kicking it. Come here, kitty. Come here. What she's got going on there. But yeah, there she is. Kitty cam right there. Bring that down. So yeah, you see that WD-40? She's coming back in. She heard that door open. She's like, "Yep, I'm coming back in." It's just too cool for her. Just too cool for her. But all good. So kitty cam there. Actually, probably take the echo off. Okay. What are we gonna do? What's everyone drinking today? That's a good one. Good question. Kaylin asked, "What's everyone drinking?" Sorry, Kevin asked, "What's everyone drinking?" I just made a Stiff Jack and Mountain Dew. I've got Coors Light today. Got my pretzels out as well. What are you guys drinking? A couple of things I wanted to bring up today. I want to give you, of course, you never know what might happen. We might have all kinds of fun stuff. We could always, we just had patio cam. You saw patio cam. We once in a while we'll have dog cam. Sometimes that pops up as well. WD-40 cam, she may pop up as well. And then I have two questions for you. My first one is, did you guys see this? Did you guys see this pants in the mailbox deal? Did you guys see all this stuff going on? That I don't know if you guys saw this, but I have two topics today, and I pulled them out of the topic jar. But did you see this earlier this week? The government, and I forget what state this was warning residents to wear pants to the mailbox. I mean, because apparently a lot of folks who, now for us, our mailbox is right there on the side of the front door, right there by the front of the house. But you folks that have a mailbox out on your street or on the curb, apparently a lot of folks in parts of the country are deciding that it's okay to wear no pants and various forms of no pants. So my question is, are you wearing tidy whities? Are you wearing boxers? Are women going out and they're skivvies too? I mean, what's going on here? What is this whole? You have a government having to sit there and give you got to wear pants to the mailbox. Think about that. I mean, we are now answering hard-hitting questions. To wear pants or not to wear pants to the mailbox. That is the question. And see, for me, there's a scene from, you guys ever seen About Last Night from back in the 80s? Rob Lowe and Demi Moore. And there's a scene where he runs out in the cold to get the newspaper when it's snowing. I mean, he's in his skivvies, can you imagine, I mean, I thought it was kind of crazy to see, but now apparently people are going out in their underpants, getting the mail, getting the newspaper. I mean, where do we draw the line, people? Where do we draw the line? And that to me is the topic of the day is where do we draw the line? Is pants or no pants going in the mailbox? And again, apparently a couple of states are pretty upset about it. The post office is nervous because some of our fellow citizens are going out in their skivvies, or as the Australians would say, they're bungee smugglers. Yes, that's what they call the tidy whities over there, the smaller underpants. Good to see David out there, Mom, Terry, Kaylin, Ryan. Shinerbach for Ryan, Fresca and vodka for the wife, Chardonnay for Mom, Kaylin. Kevin's got the Mountain Dew. I'm sorry, not Kaylin. But yes. Now, up over in Australia, this is good. This is really good. I think I saw this, and I need to probably pull this up and show it on Monday. But over in Australia, they're dressing up, take the bins out. So folks are so desperate to get out and look good and hit the town. So to take out their rubbish bins, they're getting dressed up, getting all dressed in that. Yes, I saw that there's some people doing some bits. I even saw things some Australians are doing, and I love this. Okay, it's like let give me a shot of my backyard fence here. Give me a shot of the backyard fence. See the fence line, to your left there, the one, the fence, so the star right there. I saw these Australians have gone and they've taken this, been a cutout and put a hinge on their fence, and what they do, they pull these pins back. They got these gate hinges. The fence will open and come down like a tabletop bar, and that way you and your neighbors can social distance and have a good a chat. You can have a beer or whatever and just kind of kick it, and it's cool. And I saw this a couple of places online, but apparently some really ingenuitive Australians are doing that. My Aussie friends are such good people anyway, and it figures they know how to have fun, that they would know how to come up with a great invention. We're not going to find that video, but actually the gate will open down, and that way you can social distance. And you've got a big tabletop bar, and on one side your neighbors, and on one side is you. And you can put a couple bar stools there and do your thing. So Nate Miller, good to see you. Alex, good to see you. Legend, right there. As everybody's checking in here on a Friday, it's that time we always check in with the one of the times we check in with time to check in. We'll go WD-40 cam and see what she's up to. What are you up to, WD-40, and what's going on there? I mean, put your audio up.
I'm staying warm.
It's chilly out here. It's like 56 degrees.
Yeah, I have good sense enough to come inside when it's like 50 degrees.
I just couldn't. Well, and that's 15 degrees Celsius, by the way, just so you know. I don't know. Did you know that? No, you didn't know that. Over.
No, I didn't know that.
Well, so what is your beverage of choice today? What are you? What's a good Catholic lady drinking today?
Fresca and vodka, because I have.
That's bad. As Baptists are having Coors Lights.
Well,
okay.
I'm both.
On Monday, I almost did this, and I'll do this on Monday. Monday, I will actually, and while you're at it, we're gonna bring in Kaylin, because she is, I believe, over in Coppell or somewhere in that direction.
Yay,
and she's over there, so she's gonna join us too. Kaylin, what are you doing?
I took my neck brace off for you, Danny.
Oh, look at that! You look great.
Thank you.
How are we doing? Well, where you coming to us from in Texas?
Just hanging out.
I'm hearing echo. Somebody's got their volume. We're really rocking there. All good though. All good. We're just kicking out there. And are you in Frisco? You're in Coppell, right?
No, I'm in Grapevine.
Grapevine. Okay.
Yep.
Which is the Metroplex there. What are you doing, WD-40? You're like getting us all. I
was finishing up some work actually, and that's about it.
Okay. All right. Well, we're glad.
Not a lot.
I'm glad you joined us for virtual happy hour. It's fun times.
What's Nicholas doing?
Nicholas is running around somewhere. Hey, and my sweet landlord, is installing a garbage disposal for me today.
Sweet.
Dang.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's good.
60-something-year-old house.
Your 60-year-old house doesn't look that old on the inside.
I know. It's been redone. Really nice. So it's good.
Very
All
nice.
good.
Kaylin,
Yeah.
have you? Well, I got Kaylin on. Of course, she went to high school with us back in the day, part of our graduating class. Are you tempted to put your graduating picture online? Because everybody's
No.
doing that. You
No.
I'm not really thinking I want to do that.
Nope. And in fact, I saw something last night that it's a scam. So I wonder
Is
if it is. Well, they say
What?
it's a scam because then people, if they can get your information, then they can see what high school you went to. Then they figure out what your mascot is. Aww.
I was going to put that online, but that picture online.
That's cool. That's
The
a good
football, the
picture.
high school football picture, but I don't want my high school senior year picture because it looks ridiculous.
Isn't that cute?
It is very cute.
Here's what I have. We got this at one of our reunions.
Yeah, that was from our reunion
Yeah.
at Heart 8 when we had it at Heart 8.
Yeah.
Yes, the Heartache Barbecue over there, and that's in Coppell, I believe. Yeah.
Our reunion has been postponed due to
I know.
COVID, coronavirus.
Yes.
So maybe this summer, if everything's opened back up again, we can replan it.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Well, we'll keep our fingers crossed because
Yeah.
I know everybody wants to see me and get beaten down in my submission about my baseball in Australia stories. So I'm sure that's what they want to hear.
Of course.
More nonsense from me.
Kaylin, you always have really
course,
good
of
questions
course.
about Danny. You need to fire him off.
I always what?
Ask such good questions about Danny. You need to fire him off. Embarrass him a little bit. Come
Oh, how
on.
many
Make this worth
questions
our
right
while.
now? You're putting me on the spot. I can't hear you very well, Gamery. I hear Danny good. but I
She's
don't
such
hear
a good
you.
friend.
Aw,
Is that better?
y'all are good friends.
She's such a good friend. She's not going to put me in the bus. She's not going to put me in the
No.
bus.
Good.
She
I'm
won't do
just
that to
missing
me. I
baseball.
know.
I want it to come
Well, I
back.
know you would. Yeah, you know what? It's funny. We were talking about that the other night. You know that, of course, I'm so used to coming. That's another thing about baseball for me. You know, we play Cleburne and Grand Prairie both in the American Association, and so it's such a time for me to come down and sit and get you on bed for 4 or 5 nights or whatever. It kind of sucks. Been out there before, so yeah, that sucks. Baseball too.
Yep. You were
Sucks.
asking about Nicholas. There he
Sucks.
is.
Let's see what else we got.
Hey,
Let's see
Nicholas.
here.
I'm out.
There's Nicholas. Hello, Nicholas. Hello, worldwide. There, hello. Let's see
He's not supposed to be
here.
going
Let's get on here.
anywhere.
Do what?
Oh,
We're
you know,
on
he's
lockdown. Where's he going?
He's going to make some essential shopping.
Oh, okay. He's free then.
So
my mom says she wears pajamas to the mailbox. Did you hear? Did you hear my thing a while ago that I said about pants to the mailbox? Apparently, it's become such a big problem across the country that the Postal Service in several states are worried that folks are going to the mailbox in their skivvies. So my mom thinks they're wearing PJs. You guys are wearing pants to the mailbox, haven't you?
I'm wearing pants.
register. I mean, you're gonna have to deposit it. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
Yes,
Oh,
I'm at the
Jeff
mailbox
Lewis is
now,
back
and I'm
here.
in pants.
Okay. Ryan says he has to drive 2 miles to the mailbox and he's a pants wearing man in Lubbock out in West Texas. So yes, but I can see me pulling off the old. Well, granted, I'm a lot older now, but remember the movie About Last Night when Rob Lowe goes out in his underpants to get the newspaper. I mean, I can see me trying that just once, but only once. Because I don't think the neighbors would like that. I think I'd scare
I would
them
just
off.
like to
and they'd
see you
call-
in tidy whities. That would be really funny.
Yeah. That would be funny because I've not worn those since like 6 or 7 maybe.
That is so funny. Just the
Mom
image in my
says she's
head.
never worn PJs in the mailbox prior to this. My mom says. So what were you doing, Mom? Going out in your skivvies too? My mom is like a little older than us. Like she's like 60. She would go out in her underpants. That's not good, Mom. What's wrong with you? She also says she got dressed up to pick up carryout. Okay, all right, all good. Kevin says 58 degrees. I'd wear a thong to grab the mail if it was warm. If it was warm. A bungee smuggler, Kevo. A bungee smuggler, mate. How about that? Connie up in Indiana says, vodka here only have 2 bottles left. Starting to get nervous with the CVS. Loves a mask. Yes. those are real problems. Vodka shortage. That's a real world problem. Let's see here. Yeah, you like? I assume you're talking about my haircut. Kaylin, can you do a haircut? I mean, my wife did a pretty good job, didn't she?
I know. I did a good
How about
job.
that?
She did. I texted her and told her she had.
I
You
know.
did pretty good.
You just got a Volvo.
Yes.
You
I was
just
a little
got
nervous.
Volvo safety recall.
Uh-oh.
For what? What happened to my Volvo? What? My Volvo. What is that noise? All right. Thanks, Kaylin. See ya. There she is. That's right. She's a dear friend of ours, Kaylin. She joining us there from Grapevine. I don't know what that noise was. What was she doing? Vacuuming or something?
No, I don't think anybody was doing anything. Oh, I think he was working on the disposal.
Oh, yeah, that's right. There, W40 cam there. By the way, you too can join us. As Kaylin joined us right there. You can join us
Tell your mom I'm going to text
by
her
hitting
a
that
link.
link. Right, look at the screen, Shirley. I mean, she's able to do that, right?
I'm going to text
This is my
her a
Aunt
link.
Connie looking out there. Uncle Bobby, my brother Sam out there as well. All right, W40 cam, I'll let you go. I'll go back to what we're talking about, and I'll check with you in a few minutes there, my lovely wife. So there we go. Okay. So my big question today is, my first question is the pants routine. And of course, Ryan out in West Texas drives 2 miles to the mailbox. My granddad, when he was alive, the man would never wore shorts, much less going out in his skivvies to the mailbox. So that wouldn't happen. His mailbox is about 100 yards to the road. But yes, I must admit that I would probably chance if I had a mailbox on the street, maybe go running out there thinking that no one's watching. But in this day and age, for me, it's like this. Maybe you're saying, well, are you now watching out your window a lot more because when a car goes by, it's a big deal. Like a car goes by and all of a sudden, oh, there's a car or there's a delivery truck, or what's the neighbor getting delivered? What are they doing? We're all of a sudden concerned about what's going on. Because usually a normal situation, I don't really pay attention to the neighbors do, but I'm thinking that if I go out there in my skivvies, that my neighbors are all standing I just vision them all by the window, just kind of like, waiting to see what's going on next, because we're all so cooped up. We all want to see what's going on that we're all watching out the window. I'm literally today at lunch, I'm looking out the window as my neighbor is talking to somebody out in a car. I'm like, wait, there's a car out there, and they're talking. It's like all of a sudden I'm worried about that, where before I could care less what goes on. But all right, let's see. The green room is open, and let's check in with Mom Cam here. I don't have Mom Cam up yet, but we can do that. Let's show her in the screen. Why is she not coming up there? Up. Well, yeah, I don't know. Coming on the screen, I hear you though, but can you hear me, Mom? Okay, Mom can hear me, but yeah, I don't know why you're not. Don't know why you're not. No, it's the dadgum internet. Our internet's like for the before internet. So it's the internet here, and I don't want to have to switch it over for some reason. But for some reason, mom, no, you're there. I hear you, but it's just rubbish. The whole internet thing here. Let's see. I'm gonna try. No, it's just ridiculous. This is a problem I have even when things are going right. So it's just you, but I'm gonna keep trying here and see why it's not happening. But anyway, all good. Virtual. So, Mom, how you doing? Bueller? Yeah, what are you doing? You're on live. What are you doing? Well, I suppose. Is it bad? Is there a law against that, like pants or not? I mean, you're wearing pants. Why are you not wearing pants in the mailbox? For a moment, cap on, do your thing. So it's all good. So I'm gonna try something here and see. But well, what is that, like a long drive or? Hmm. I don't know why my all my little bells and whistles aren't happening. All good. Well, at least I got to hear you, Mom, because I'm not getting I'm not getting my camera in the backyard up for some reason. So yeah, he might. You could at least get him on the at least on the audio part of the screen. Kevin says they're allowing golf courses to open up in Minnesota. You picked a bad life bad life not to learn golf. There you go. Yeah, I love golf, but I'm terrible at it, and I think it comes from a long line of family members of mine who are bad at golf. Mom, has there been any family member of ours you can recall that was good? I don't recall anybody at all. So that was it. So that was pretty much it. Huh. Is that something? Okay, well I'll let that kind of go, but I know what you mean by that. But yeah, so in other words, I- well, in true 1950s fashion, like a lot of things were swept under the rug, right? Very good. So what's over dinner tonight, Mom? Oh, whoops, sorry about that. Got a little. All right, Bob. I got little. Oh, there we go. Uncle Bob is your one is too, so I can get him on the screen. But he got it. Okay. I don't know. Okay. All right. Thanks, Mom. Your volume down, Sambo. And I don't know if I can get him on the screen. For some reason, my screen's freezing up. I don't know why it's freezing up, but you can hear me though, Sam, can't you? Is that yes? What's going? What's going on? What, I can hear you. What's going on in Indiana? Over? No, no, no. You're fine. But if you just kind of turn your, you can. Well, you don't have earbuds, do you? Okay. You're hearing me delayed. Okay. Delayed. Okay. Hold on. Let me mute you for a second while you get those earbuds. Hold on. I'll be right back with you. Hold on. All right. Yeah. All right. Why am my screens are just a mess today? I don't know what's going on. Let me see if it's well, how bad my internet is. My internet's sort of, it's working. I don't know what's going on there. I can't even get any, yeah, I can hear you. You can hear me now, sir. Oh, I get two. Because you're hearing the delay. That's why. I I don't know why it's this total. Now I'm back. Let's see what works now. Is it better now? Let's try it now. Is my brother Sam Vaughn in Indiana. How are you doing, Sam? You can hear me now, right?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me now?
Good. I hear you fine. I can hear you fine. I can hear you fine. I had to change up the settings there, but I went down for just a second. We're back at it, so all good. Good. Let's see here. Let's see what. Yeah, yeah. Ryan says this is quickly turned into a KTXT remote with the Marty and Sabathead back in the station. Yes, it's very campus radio circa 1988, 89. Very much so, with the board op sleeping while we're doing a remote of volleyball from the student recreation center, which back in those days the poor volleyball team played there and in the arena. That's how bad things were. So now we're back at it again. Yeah, Sam Cam. I didn't put a Sam Cam logo up. I can do that real quick. It's a Sam Cam. There we go. Yeah, Sam Cam. I like that. Give me your nickname, Sam Cam. There we go.
Sam Cam right there. There we go. So did it snow in Indiana today, Samo?
Yeah, several inches. Yep.
So it's like, but it's April. Sucks.
Yeah. Usually we'd be getting ready for a track meet if I was still coaching track tomorrow.
And you're just kicking it. So what's
Yep.
what's on tap for tonight? You guys got a big dinner plan? Who's cooking?
Leftovers. We carried out some
Leftovers?
Mexican food yesterday, and had some leftover Mexican food from the restaurant yesterday. So that's what we did tonight for dinner.
Did you hear that earlier? We're talking about pants and no pants for the mailbox. Are you wearing pants in the mailbox? Some of you are.
I'm wearing shorts usually.
Okay, so shorts in the mailbox.
Yeah,
I mean, you're wearing something that's
I
going
don't
to
think
cover up.
I've had sweatpants on. I haven't worn jeans or pants except for maybe one time since like mid-March.
You hadn't worn them Sunday clothes on them since March. Yeah, it's like like Sunday pants, Sunday jeans. Yeah, I know. Oh, I feel you. Yeah. Yeah, I do hate. My wife says I do hate leftovers. It's not so much I hate leftovers. It's just the kind of leftovers. They don't usually leftover very well in our house for some reason. I don't know what's our burgers and I do at the house, and then we'll do a cooking video tomorrow. We'll do some chicken, but great. So what's the update in Indiana? The schools are done?
We're done till next year, I guess. Let's see. June 1st is where schools are shut down to June 1st. We get to go into our buildings Tuesday for like an hour to get things out, but other than that, the buildings are shut and locked, and nobody's in them. So we're shut down for a while. Now we still have school. We're doing 3 days of e-learning a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday each week until like May 25th, and they're still working on graduation plans, and there's not going to be a graduation ceremony, a traditional graduation ceremony. So I'm not sure what that will look like, but yeah.
Kevin said, "Remember the pants on the ground guy from American Idol?" Yes, I do. I remember that. Do you remember that? Yeah. So what's it do for you guys? Football program.
Kids are working out on their own. We can't meet until the governor lifts the order and schools are back open again. That's at least June 1st, and I'm guessing it'll be later than that.
Now, a couple of things. I ran into. We were in Belize. We met this couple from Omaha, and she was a teacher in the district there, out suburban Omaha, and he was a football coach teacher at a school there. I forget the name of it now, off the top of my head. That's something, but he was telling me up there because they had actually kind of gone to lockdown shortly, right before they went to Belize, that because they have spring football up there, the teams that had spring football would not be able to start until a certain date. The ones that didn't have it were going to be given an extra week in the summer of workouts. Is that kind of how most schools you think would do it at the high school level?
Probably those are states that do that, I'm guessing. I know we don't. We have I think it's 12 days in the summertime. We can put shoulder pads and helmets on and go practice in 11 on 11 or whatever in the summer. So obviously looks like it's going to be delayed, but we don't have spring football here in that same way. We have a window, about a 2-month window, or not even 2 months, probably a 6-week window where we can get footballs out and do drills. But other than that, once we get to summertime, some of those limitations are lifted, but we'll be behind the 8 ball trying to get started again come August, I'm guessing. So, yeah.
So you're lucky, though. You don't have to worry about your wife cutting your hair.
It needs to be cut. You can't see the back, but it needs to be cut. So we bought clippers last week for the. I want to see how GM did first before I.
You look a little bit like Charlie Wilson right now. Charlie Wilson, brother Wilson. You look like Charlie because lovely Charlie's got that same look. Yeah, it turned out okay, and she did it turned out really, really good. She did a great job. I must admit I was nervous, but she did a great job. And it's such a great job that our friend, Christy Schweinsberg Blake, her husband Tommy, came and got the clippers to do the haircut tonight at their house. So we're just helping out the world. But
mine's a little easier haircut than yours. I just need to get the sides cut.
A little bit, yeah. I did. I a little bit. There's the dog. The dog's he's around now. What are you doing, bud? Max he's like he knows that Dad's on TV. Oh, well, you can't be on. You have to go over there to be on the camera. I'll give you the camera in a minute. But anyway, so All good. So you guys are doing well. This is good. I'm glad you finally joined me because you've been watching, but you haven't a chance. How about Ryan Hyatt? Does this remind you a little bit of a KTXT remote back in the day? I mean, all we're missing is Michael McDermott maybe, and who else we talked to? God, what was the guy's name? And Ryan will know. He's on the radio in Dallas. Peter Welton.
Peter King or whatever.
And I don't know what he does, a soccer show at the Ticket. Did you know that? I don't know if Ryan knew that, but Ryan may already be gone. Ryan's show comes on here in a little bit, but he does good work though. But Ryan says the big thing in Texas will be 7-on-7 unless something changes. And
I think the one thing we talked about in our staff meetings, offensive meetings recently, is preparing for not having, because usually like the last several years when they changed the rules in Indiana, we would install our offense starting in June, and we'd have June and July to install. We probably won't have that time now, so we will be condensing our playbook to make it easier to install. So, I would think a lot of teams are probably looking at, around the country at least, they're finding ways to simplify things or to shrink things down for the start, because we get started early too. We get started that first full week of August, which is about a week or two ahead of Texas. So our first game is before school starts. So if we stay on that schedule, but I'm not convinced that that's going to be the case. But we'll kind of see as we go. But it sounds like the colleges are at least looking at a delayed start. That's what they're kind of planning on. I hear that the D1 guys are looking at maybe a month delay.
And it looks that way.
And then backing up basketball a month also. So
I think the big question, I know this for the American Association, is I was just telling this to my wife earlier, that we don't really know we know we'll play sports. What will the framework be as far as distancing? What will that entail? Will families be allowed to sit together? Is it every other seat? For example, Delta right now is selling they're not selling the middle seats of a plane. What's it going to do for down the road when it comes to college football season? Will they be all together? Will it be shoulder to shoulder? That's the thing that remains to be seen, and probably more than anything, that's what holds at the minor leagues baseball wise, because we don't know what that's going to mean, because each state's going to be different. Each city can be different. And for example, we go to Sioux Falls. I don't know if you guys have seen this. Sioux Falls had no case, or was really minimal cases. Then they got a huge spike, and a whole processing plant has been taken over, and that's a mile from the ballpark in Sioux Falls. And the laws are different there. They're going to be in Kansas City, then in Dallas, whatever. So I think we all don't know what that's going to entail for fans in the stands and what that'll mean. And Ryan also asking, he says that kick around with the ticket. He also says that 7-on-7, that big thing in Texas will be 7-on-7 this summer. And I guess that'll be the first time for a lot of those coaches to get out there, is just get those 7-on-7 programs going.
Yeah, that's the summer for us it's a big deal, because I know we're not on the same level as Texas in our spring practice. We don't have the state 7-on-7 tournament that Texas has, but we do. Like I said, what difference between us and Texas? We can put helmet and shoulder pads on in the summer, right. and we can go. We do 11-on-11 scrimmages with 4 or 5 teams during the summer. So that's going to. I mean, if those get pulled, that's all that prep time that we have, and moving to 6-man to 11-man too. I see.
I see right there.
So everybody's gonna be behind the 8 ball. So I think what we've kind of hung our hat on a little bit, at least in our area, is those programs that have a culture are going to be those that come out of this okay. And we think we have a good culture. We think our kids are working hard on their own. Football means something in our community, and I think that's going to be the thing that carries some of these programs that can get through this, and we'll start the year off okay. But we had one of our former players sign with the Bears today. Jason Spriggs signed with the Bears.
Oh, not the mom said he signed the best. That's what it says, the best. Oh, she met Bears. She signed
a 1-year contract with the Bears today. His childhood team growing up. So he was with the Packers for the last 4.
Yeah, Jason Spriggs went to Indiana. He signed as a tight end, right? Was that the first when he first went to IU?
He was. in high school, the recruiting services had him as a tight end. He was always a tackle. He went
He
to
was
IU.
six. He's 6'7"?
He's 6'7". He was 6'7", about 260 as a freshman, and started his freshman year at IU at left tackle, and was all Big Ten, all that stuff. But
Big Ten starter with the Packers, was backing up both left and right.
yeah,
And
swing tackle.
He got hurt last year. Didn't play but a couple of games.
Yeah, he got hurt in
was
like
home.
first week of camp. He got hurt and ended up having surgery in the off season or during the season, and then he's healthy now. I just talked to him or just text him today a little bit, but he says he's healthy as he's going to be and ready to go. So
he has a good chance, you think, to make the Bears? You think when they do? I mean, is that something they really fired up to get anything? I haven't read anything about it, but
I'm guessing that it's a for him or for them it's a cheap backup that a business deal for them. They can get somebody inexpensive that has experience in league. He did start. Sure. He has started like 8 or 9 games in the Packers. And, get a veteran with experience and cheap and see if he's healthy and see what he can do.
And you got to figure too, the Bears would know something about him because they faced him over the years with the Packers in the same division. So
the Packers traded up in that draft to get him over the Bears. So.
The Bears. That's right. The Bears were trying to grab him. I forgot about that. That's right. That's right. Very, very good stuff. You're watching my brother Sam Vaughn. He's a coach, teacher extraordinaire in Elkhart, Indiana. The high school is the Concord High School, and it's is it Dunlap, Indiana, the town, or is it
Dunlap? Yes, sir.
Dunlap it's a little town, but Elkhart's 20 minutes from South Bend, and then it's between the high school is really between this town of Elkhart and the town of Goshen, which are just right there together. And mom's on one side of the train tracks, you're on the other, right? Is that how it works?
Yep.
You're on the side with a good wing place. Mom's on the other side. What's that place called? Wings,
etc.
Wings,
etc.
They're top. That's a top. That's a top 10 wing for me right there.
Yeah.
Awesome place. All right. Well, I'm glad you joined me. I'm glad you're doing okay. Let's see. This wasn't too hard.
That's good.
Too bad. It's like a KTXT remote. All we need is we got Ryan walking around. Ryan posted his picture of his high school picture, by the way, and he looked very. Boy, is there any? Ryan. Is there any guy that looks? I mean, he looks the same, but it's like he's playing adult, like a dress up, like he's dressing up as an adult. He looks the same to me. He's still Ryan Hyatt. He has a little bit of salt and pepper in there, but he looks like he's playing it like a dressing up as an adult. He looks the same. Ryan hasn't aged a bit. That guy.
Yeah.
I don't believe him, except with the gray beard. How about that? Well, good to see you, brother.
Glad you
joined. I'm glad Jason signed the best because mom's got a new team to root for the best. Let it go.
Somebody he'd done up in Dallas, but it didn't happen.
Well, they could have sure used him. I know that, and they could have. Time for the beer. That's why my wife is here, by the way, Kaylin, to bring me an extra beer. So not beer. I'm sorry, no beer. Kaylin meant beer. Okay, I got you. Yes, beer, my love. Oh, good. All right. Well, tell your wife. Yeah, Ryan, you haven't aged a bit, buddy. You look the same except with the beard. I was like, because I know for me, the hair's over the years, but Ryan's hair is the same. He looks the same look. He just doesn't age a bit. For you and I, we look like totally different people. Thank you very much, my wife. There we go. Thank you very much.
Do I need to take that?
You can.
Hi, Sambo.
How you doing?
She's doing fine. She's doing her job, which is to bring the broadcaster a beer, drinking on the air, which is always a. Do you remember when I was in Burlington, Iowa? You remember this, right? When I was in Iowa, and this is a true broadcast story. In Burlington, Iowa,
third base bar down third base line in Iowa, and Thursday nights were Thirsty Thursdays, and there was little smaller, just they're 10 or 12 ounce. They're the keg cups. You get the keggers, right? And they were $1, right? And these guys would bring me to the broadcast booth on top of the ballpark. They'd bring me they'd buy 2 or 3 or 4. They'd bring me a couple, and they'd be lined up there in my window seal there. And I couldn't drink them all because by the time the end of the game, I'd sound like Harry Carey. I'd be like falling off. So I'd pace myself. So, it was always, I'd drink I'd take a sip, toss one, take a sip, toss one. There was some broadcast though up there that I got to tell you, I probably sounded really good back in the day. I remember some after game shenanigans going on too.
Yes, there was some after game shenanigans going across the river to Illinois. See it in there in Iowa on the Mississippi River. On the Iowa side, they close at 2.
Yep.
The Illinois side ain't going down till the sun come up.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, we crossed the bridge a few times.
yes, we did cross the bridge. Ryan says he and Joe Buck are the same surgeon. There you go. And the same surgeon, but that's where the similarities stop, right? Because his wallet's a little thicker. Is that how it works? I don't know. I'm actually going to do a sportscast. I'm going to be tuning into a sportscaster's deal on Monday that I believe Joe Buck's going to be a part of. So should be interesting to see. But I'll tell you, lovely Wi-Fi. Did you enjoy, by the way, the family Zoom we did the other day?
Yeah, it was fun. It was good. It was fun. Yeah.
More families are doing that. It's kind of cool in this day and age.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
good.
Zoom and Google Meets and all those. Is it Microsoft Live, whatever it is, or
Yeah, I did a Microsoft Live in Australia the other day. It was kind of cool. They're all pretty similar.
making a lot of headway right now.
It's good. It's the way it is. I mean, it's just kind of the way of keeping everybody together. All right. Well, you join me next week, okay? Have a good weekend.
All right, love you, man.
There, love you too, brother. That's my brother Sam. Sam, the great Sam Vaughn, right there, joining us live from Indiana. I call him Uncle Bobby. I meant to even should bring this up, but I call him Uncle Bobby because back in the day, my brother Chris, who lives in Dallas, has two boys, and they are now one's a freshman in college. One's a junior in high school. But back when they're younger, they you know little kids are little kids. It's like here's your grandma, here's your granddad. What's their name? Those mom, grandma, granddad. Kids are. They point around the room to say who each person is. Uncle Danny, Aunt Michelle. Well, for some reason, Bennett, who's the older boy, he didn't dawn on him that was Uncle Sam. He called him Uncle Bobby. We don't know where that came from. We're not sure why it came, but that's how my brother got the name Uncle Bobby. He's got a bunch of other names too, but for some reason, Bennett, who's now can't believe it now, he's now a college, second semester freshman, called Sam Uncle Bobby back in the day. So that's why I call him sometimes Uncle Bobby. But glad you guys are along. Welcome to virtual happy hour on a Friday. I mentioned a while ago a couple topics. One topic was already covered, was the pants to the mailbox. The other one, and this is one that also I saw online today too, or not online, but saw it this week. Are you guys in the same boat that I'm in with this? Because I've a little problem with this too. It's the whole dressing up and not dressing up for Zoom, for example. Sunday is a great example. I dressed up. It was Sunday morning church, and so I did put on some nice, not Sunday clothes, but more respectable clothes, because I've watched church with my shirt off, for crying out loud. But it was Easter. But by and large, are you guys getting spiffed up for Zoom? What is the Zoom dress code? Is it whatever you're wearing at the time, t-shirt, cap, no shave, whatever, or is it? Do you put a nice golf shirt on, or for the ladies, you put a nice blouse on? What do you do? What is Zoom etiquette? Because a lot of folks, and I've seen this, you see these media types, they got the suit on. Are they wearing pants with a suit? Are they doing the old school, Ron Burgundy with shorts? I mean, are they doing that? I mean, are they doing? I know for the back in the day when I was working at KMAC in Lubbock, they would have. Sometimes folks would, I don't know what's going on. Oh, we're going to dog cam in a moment. But sometimes you'd have the weatherman. The weatherman wore his pants. He had to, right? But the news guy at the desk could sit, or the sports guy. Bill Seitzer, my boss, would be sitting there in shorts, have a jacket and a nice shirt and a tie on, but be in shorts. So I don't know. That was my other question about this. So we'll come back to that in a moment. We do got to go now to dog cam because the wife is actually got the dog out on the street. So let's see what's going on out there and check in with her. She has got dog cam as we're waiting for it to pop up there. I hear the audio, but don't know if she's. Can you hear me over? Do you hear me, my love? There's the dog. There we go. Dog cam. Hello? Honey, hold on. Well, hello. While we're waiting for her, my cousin's going to join me. because I'm going to bring her in. We're watching the dog cam. Berta,
It's Berta.
my cousin. Berta, how you doing?
I'm good.
Where are you today?
I'm at home. Kevin went turkey hunting, so I'm just sitting at home.
Well, turkey hunting, and around here we probably have some wild turkey. That's probably the best turkey we're going to have around here. But so he left you for the weekend?
He did. He does that often during the hunting season. So I'm a hunting widow.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! He
Yeah.
he left you there. So how are you guys holding up? You guys holding up good?
Yeah, we're holding up good. I think I'm 4 weeks in now.
Yeah, you guys got the early start. We escaped to Belize for a week, so we were able to
Yes,
stop
I did
that.
see that. That was
Yeah.
amazing. It looked beautiful. Yeah, we did. I work for a surgeon, so she was kind of on top of everything. So
Gotcha.
she let us go early.
Gotcha. Well, yeah, it's weird times. How the family doing good? The family doing good. Everybody's doing good, though, right?
Yeah, everyone's great. Yeah,
So
I haven't seen anyone though. But
yeah,
they're all
well,
doing great.
they're all good. So anyone in your neighborhood walking out in their underwear to go to the mailbox? That was a big question earlier. The people are going out in their skivvies, the mailbox. They do that in your neighborhood too?
No, they don't. Actually, they don't. Everyone's fully dressed.
Yeah, because that scares. I mean, because I really realized today that I know I'm. Are you like me? Because I'm at the window today, and my neighbor has a delivery. I'm like, what do they get? I'm like, what do they get? Usually, I don't care what happens, but I'm like looking out the window. There's a car pulling up from my neighbor's house, and they're getting sacks of something. What are they getting? They got supplies. We don't have. Are you as anxious as I am when you see the neighbors get something that you don't get? I mean, I'm crazy. They got more chicken.
I'm
What
that
happened?
neighbor.
Yeah, right.
I'm that neighbor. I get stuff from Amazon every day. Everyone in my family shops and buys stuff off Amazon. We have a shipment every day of junk. I can't wait to go back to work and save money.
Yeah, right. Because it's too addicted to go on there. It's too easy now, right? To go on there
Right.
and click on there and click. How was y'all's Easter? Did you do anything exciting?
No, we didn't do anything. Actually, what I did was I cooked a full meal.
Really?
I did. I did the whole spread just so the kids didn't feel like it wasn't
Right.
Easter.
Well, I
So I spent the whole day.
I was going through some old pictures, trying to find a picture from a few years ago, and I went through some old pictures, and I found Easter probably 2000 and I want to say like 12 or 13 ish.
Mm-hmm.
We were at your house, and maybe 2011 around there. But around that time, we had a big time at your house and a big Easter egg hunt. The kids were, Bennett and Max were still sort of Easter egg ish, and we had a big time out there. And I brought back some fond memories having Easter out there. And back when we were, of course, when you and I were younger, and even before you, we used to go out to cousin's house all the time at Easter. It was always a madhouse. Crazy time.
I
Good
remember
time.
going to Aunt Inez's.
Yes.
Yes.
Over in Mesquite. Yes.
Mhm.
And they had that field right next to the house. We just go, It's like mom and dad to push out the door and say, we're tired of you. Go. We just go
Right.
run our batteries down until we couldn't go anymore. But yes, good
We
time.
did run around, and she had that dang poodle that was so mean.
Yep. Yes. What was that dog's name? What was that dog? I wish I could remember that dog. That dog scared me, and it was like the smallest dog in the world. And you thought it was like
scared me too.
you thought it was a guard dog in the Berlin Wall or something. The thing was so
Right.
scary. It was like little. It was like, it'd nip at your heels, and yeah, not good.
Uh-huh.
So
I
we'll
remember that.
so this weekend, will the hubby bring any game back to the house? Does he bring it back? Or?
So he does kill the turkey. That's the only thing he kills, and we really don't eat. Like he does deer hunting, and then we process the meat and we eat the meat. But turkey, wild turkey, you just can't get it from tasting wild. It's not like buying a turkey. Yeah, so we don't eat that.
Yeah, I remember I was down in Bracketville, God, years ago at college, and we had some wild turkey, and we had to really do a little doctoring up to kind of get it to the point of that it wasn't definitely something that was not bought in the store. It definitely had a little something, little stick to it. So so where are they turkey hunting? Do you know what town are they going down south?
We have a deer lease in Marble Falls.
Okay, all right.
With a cabin. Yeah, with a cabin. And I was there about 2 weeks ago, and we just go to get away. It's really pretty, and we have some side-by-sides out there, and we just ride around. It's beautiful.
Sure.
But this time he's going alone, and I didn't want to just sit in the cabin alone. So I was like,
I got
you
you.
just go.
I got you. Well, this is my cousin Berta, You've already heard my brother Sam. My mom was on early. Of course, the video wasn't working for that, but Berta Liz and you guys are, hold on. I'll think of it. It's east of here. It is, hold on. 40?
Yes.
No? 40,
yes.
right? I was like,
Yes,
because
absolutely.
if you go east to Dallas, they all start to kind of, the towns run together. I know once you get past Mesquite, it kind of
Yeah.
goes, I'm not sure if Forney starts and Terrell begins or Rockwall begins or what, but they're all out that way.
Yeah, we're struggling through house shopping right now, and that's a struggle.
Where are you guys going?
I don't know. I mean, we looked a little bit in Forney, not that we're against it. Right now, we're just renting in this little house that, I don't know, if y'all came to Eastern, you came to our other house. It was,
Yes.
Yes. So it was bigger and whatever. We thought we were going to move northeast, closer to work, because he works in Carrollton, I work in Uptown. So we thought we were going to do that. But the more we look, we weren't too sure. Not that we're closed. We haven't completely written it off, but we think we might end up in Rockwall.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Mom says we also went to Metters Lane to cousin Roberta's house. Yes.
Yeah.
Metters. It's just around the corner from us. Yes. And that was another cool place to go. Yeah, it was another cool place to go too.
Now, Uncle Franklin lives there.
Yep. And I actually see them once in a blue moon. I'll see him and John like at Tom Thumb or something, and we just stopped down and chat. We actually went to dinner with them about a year ago. But yes, good times. But can you believe that? Well, you're not. To me, you're still a young one. But I mean, me and Carl are like old.
Y'all are only about 10 years older than me, I think.
Only, yeah. You and Michelle are like the same age. We're only about 9 or 10 years ahead.
She's actually a year younger than me. I wish she lived here because I would love to be able to have more of a relationship with her. I miss her.
She's awesome. Well, I appreciate you taking my wife out the town when I was gone. Was it Australia? Was that Australia? You guys went to somewhere?
Yeah, we went to a restaurant on Cedar Springs and just ate. And then we were like, we're gonna go dancing and have a good time. We ate and had a glass of wine, and then by the end we were like, we're so tired. Are you tired? I'm tired.
That's kind of the way it gets. It sounds great. It sounds great in theory, like about noon that day. Have a great time. Then woo!
Yeah.
Come about 8, that second glass, and oh boy, I don't know if I can make it past 10.
It was probably about 9:30, 10, and we said, "Are you tired?" Yeah, I'm tired.
No, I
played it out in my head totally different.
I appreciate you doing that, though. Well, all right. Well, I appreciate it. I'm glad you jumped on. Tell your family we said hello. I'm going to go to Australia right now and bring some Australian friends on. But I'm glad you jumped on. Tell your husband, the kiddos, we said hello. We'll see you guys soon. And let's do a little, we'll do a family get together soon, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Good to see you, Marta. Love y'all. Y'all be good.
Y'all.
All right.
Bye.
Yeah. All right. That's my cousin. She's in Forney, Texas. And now I know we're going to Australia. I'm going to see if it pulls up. I'll pull my audio up here. Australia, can you hear me?
Hi, Danny.
How we doing?
Good.
There we go. Louise Richter joining us from South Australia, right?
Yeah, I'm in Adelaide, South Australia, down the bottom.
Adelaide, the city of churches there. Yeah. It's just great. I love Adelaide because the ballpark in Adelaide that I go to is like 2 blocks from the beach. You can't beat that.
Yeah,
beautiful.
Yes.
So how you guys getting along over in Australia?
Oh, well, probably the same as the rest of the world. I'm probably a bit worse off because or maybe I'm better at isolating than everybody else because I've been doing it since January with my broken ankle.
Right. You ever heard there? Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah. Did you see that video the Australians did about the backyard fence that opened up? Do you see that? It's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's like there's this. I keep telling my friends here. There's a certain ingenuity and humor and just really mateship that Australians have, and that's only something Australians could do to turn their backyard into a pub where they can just talk to your neighbor and have a chat and have a cold one, have a chat and just social distance. In true Australian way. Yeah. Well, how's the weather there? You guys are now going into your latter part of fall, right?
Yeah, we're in autumn at the moment, and coming up to winter. Days are beautiful at the moment. Weather's beautiful, but
I just don't think there's ever a bad. My time there, of course, I spend so much time in the summer there, but
of course you come.
But even when my friend Paul in Perth, when he will Zoom or whatever, and it's beautiful out there, I'll see pictures of him and the kids, or I see my friends in Brisbane or wherever, and they're just, it doesn't matter what time. Now there's some rain here and there, but by and large, the good days outnumber the bad days, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of good days. Yeah.
So
there's a lot more days we could do with rain.
What would a typical that's my question is, this is what I always tell my friends here. There's one big debate that's the word I want for it. One big difference when I say barbecue, or barbecue to you, a barbecue, that's to me a grill. You guys aren't actually barbecuing, but you guys are grilling all the time, right? The Barbie is the grill, right?
Yeah, but it's most of ours are like the flat plate rather than an
Right.
actual grill.
Right. It's a flat, like a flat grill as opposed to. So you guys doing a lot of grilling out or barbieing it right now?
Well, again, because of my ankle, things aren't normal for us at the moment.
Right.
My poor husband's doing his job and my job, so we're having a lot of Uber gets delivered to this house at the moment.
even better. Little Uber delivery can't be bad. I'm with you on that. Actually, that makes sense though. Actually, while we're chatting, I'm going to bring the just go live to the dog cam just to see where my dog is. My wife was walking the dog in a cloudy day there in Dallas. I got your volume down, honey, so you're all okay. But the dog is just doing his thing there. But we'll go back to dog cam in a moment and check with her. But having virtual happy hour, and again, this thing is so good. We're able to go worldwide and go to the land down under. And I got so many friends in Australia. You have a lot of friends in the States.
I do.
Dallas.
Years and years ago, I was traveling and made a friend, and we've stayed friends ever since. So now I go back as often as I can, stay in Dallas and see my friends and love it. And my friend circle there is just getting bigger and bigger every time I come.
Yeah, you guys were here. Was it last summer or summer before last? I believe y'all were down in here.
Yeah, last year I was there. Yep.
Yeah, and so that's it. Of course, you're here when it's like 800 degrees too. By the way, my cousin loves your accent, so.
Oh, it sounds awful in my ears.
No, it's good. No, it's great. I love the country and I love the people. I'm so blessed to spend so much time over there. And I what's funny though, and you probably heard this before. You come to the States and somebody says to you, "Oh, I know somebody. They live in Sydney." They might even say, "Do you know so and so?" You're thinking, well, Australia is not like two people, and it's not like the size of Rhode Island. It's like the size of America, and it takes a while. You just can't just get in the car and drive from Adelaide to Sydney. It takes you a while to get there. It's a pretty large country. It is. But it's a misconception.
Texas and South Australia are around the same size state-wise. And as well, like we're the same size as America, but we only have 5 states and 2 territories.
Yeah.
So one state away is a long way away.
As an Australian, I'd be interested to see if I was when you go to the States and somebody says, "I want to go to Australia. Where should I go first?" What would you tell like an American on a holiday? Where would they go? Where should I go first to Australia? Where would they go?
Adelaide, of course.
There you go. See,
everybody else would probably say Sydney or Queensland.
I don't know if you know my first trip in 2006. I did Sydney for like the tourist thing for 3 or 4 days, and then I went to Surfers Paradise for the weekend, celebrated my birthday, and then I went to through Brisbane. I went to the Whitsundays for a week at Airlie Beach, back to Sydney. That was my first trip, and I realized I looked at the map. I thought, I went a lot of distance. I did. I only saw like 10% of the country. It's like this little smidgen I saw. Yeah. I didn't realize that I didn't see hardly anything. I was like, and of course, where I wind up living in Perth. So, I live in Perth half, third of the time too.
That's a long way from anywhere as well.
Yeah. How far? Okay, Perth to Adelaide we're the closest 2 cities, and that's still what, 14? How many Ks is that? I got to do my conversion. How many Ks from Adelaide to Perth? It's going to be 1,000 miles, something like that.
It's a lot.
The drive, the drive from there to Adelaide, from Perth to Adelaide across the plain is not like you can just drive. It's not like driving here to El Paso. It's like driving here to Hawaii. It's like it's long.
Yeah, Yeah, it's a long way.
Matter of fact, my mom went to Adelaide with us a couple of years ago, and she loved it. Mom did the whole wine thing. She loved it. She made some really good friends.
Up here.
Yeah,
It's just down the road here.
Yeah, great wine there. We stayed at the the Akbar. You know what the Akbar is?
The Akbar Hotel, yeah.
Yeah, and they had the world across the street of the Akbar Hotel is the world's #1 supermarket. It was voted somehow the number one. It's an IGA across the street, and it has the designation to be the world's nicest supermarket. I don't know who voted that in. It was the world, but it was actually a really good supermarket. I
have to go.
I don't know why. Yeah, it's right across. We have the Akbar, which is great because I could roll out of bed and play the pokies and go back to bed again in the middle of the night. You get me a cold tinny, get told tinny in the middle of the night, and go back to bed. Of course, I go down there. My mom was down there playing the pokies too, so all good.
Nice.
So what?
We had a good time.
But have you been to California?
No.
Have you been to the beach in America at all? No. See,
no.
I keep, the beaches in Australia just blow American beaches away. I know I'm being terrible to say that, but you guys are so lucky. The beaches everywhere.
Yeah. Well, because we're all around the coast as well. Like, there's not many of us that live in the middle.
No. Yeah, well, it'd be 800 degrees there too. It's like really hot.
Pretty warm.
Well, I'm glad you joined me. Hope you and your family are doing well. And please hop on anytime. This is like a show full of guests today. This is awesome.
I saw another. I don't know.
But that's what this is for me to talk to all you guys, keep us sane. What are they saying for you guys? You guys still going to be locked down for a while?
Well, actually, in South Australia, we're doing better than anywhere else in the country. So it looks like we will probably come out earlier than anybody else. We've had no new cases for a couple of days. Where I know it sounds awful, but only on 4 deaths. So
right.
We're doing really great as a state. So we may come out sooner than the rest of you, but I wish you all luck.
Well, I appreciate it, and I'm glad you guys are doing well. And Louise, I appreciate it. And hop on anytime we have happy hour. Okay, what is it? What time is it that this always messes me up, the time in South Australia, because you're actually a half hour off of us. So what time is it now?
It's 8:45 Saturday morning.
Okay, 8:45 Saturday morning. See, it's that half hour thing. It always confuses me. Even when I'm in Perth, I'm like, what time is it in South Australia? I don't even know what I never remember. And I know Perth is 3 hours west of Sydney and Melbourne, so that's all I know. So, hey, get on here. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining me. Louise Richter right there. She's from South Australia. Thank you for joining. That's awesome. So we're going worldwide, literally. Worldwide. Let me get caught up here as we go worldwide. And again, have virtual happy hour. And just glad that everybody is along there. And just awesome. Again, you can't beat this technology. I know there's a lot of negative, and you can go on Facebook and you can sit there and just go, oh God, just not delete. But before I came on today, I was just kind of going through, and there were all kinds of little odds and ends about, politics and whatever. And there's the old song about politics, religion, and her. I don't want to talk about those three things, and the X. You don't talk about politics, religion, and the X, right? The three things. It's an old country song, but you go through. There's a lot of that negative stuff, but you have talks like this. My brother, my friend in Australia, Paul Morgan is watching right now in Perth right now, and all of us, my cousin, everybody, all around, able to just to kind of chat a bit, and especially this time we're in right now, it just makes it so much better. Let's see here. Love the accent. Let me get caught up. Mom says, Berta said, miss you, Aunt Celesta. Mom was in Barossa Valley, which is still get emails from the hotel that you're staying in there. My mom is in Indiana now. She's up in Indiana. And I need to connect and definitely do that. So all good. All right. Let's go one final time to, Berta was talking about this earlier, and I thought I'd bring this up. My dreaming. I was dreaming today. I pulled up the Belize pictures, and I just look at that picture just going, and I remember sitting there taking that picture at the time with my wife going, gosh, there's gonna be a day in the road. I'm gonna look back at these pictures and go, There I am doing that right now. So there you go. There's a picture from Belize. That's the Belize picture of the day. WD-40, are you around? Are you back from your assignment or not? As Eric checks in. Eric and who else? I missed some folks earlier. Melinda and Lisa and Sandy and Paul Morgan, Mark Hendrick, Brother Hendrick, Honorary Sig, Paul Morgan. Who else am I missing here? A lot of some of you folks I missed earlier. Sean Michael as well, Brother Michael as well. So I missed some of you guys. Sorry about that. But the wife, you can give me an update of what happened outside, dear, if you would like to. By the way, there's the shot of the patio. It's a little quiet right now. A little quiet out here. Patio cam. Oh, here we go. Let's get an update on. We had dog cam, and we're going to go back inside now. It'll be WD-40 cam and see what she is up to. And hello, do you read me loud and clear?
I do read you loud and clear. It's cold out there.
It is a little cold. That's why I've got the jacket and double long sleeves again. This is twice in like a week. The double long sleeve. What do you do? Oh, there's the cat.
There's the kitty cam. She's sacked out.
She was trying to escape earlier.
Yeah, and the pup.
The pup, he's sacked out because he probably did his biz, didn't he?
He did. He's all done with biz.
And I got to fire the girl up in a moment, huh?
Yeah, I guess we do.
Yeah.
My favorite quote, seeing Louise Richter on from Australia, it made me think of that lady on the plane that said, "Oh, Perth is just so beautiful. Too bad it's so far from Australia."
Yeah, Paul. Paul's probably going, yeah. He's shaking his head. I tell you though, it's amazing. And Louise said the same thing that I mean, I know that Adelaide's an awesome place, and we've been there. It's awesome, and just love Adelaide and the people. I've got some dear friends there, but in the West, people don't realize, and they go to Australia, you think Sydney, of course, because it's the Opera House and the Harbour Bridge, and downtown Sydney. It's just kind of and then Melbourne gets a little bit of love because of the Australian Open.
Perth is the prettiest.
But Perth is by far of the cities, of the capitals. Adelaide's a runner-up. Adelaide actually, where the ballpark's located, is phenomenal. And Adelaide actually has some hills right there.
Perth, you have the river.
Yeah, the river.
Gosh, it's so pretty.
Yeah, it's beautiful. The Swan River, which runs east-west from there in the city out from the Swan Valley out toward Fremantle and out to the ocean, but the Indian Ocean. But yeah, it's crazy. But
there's good wine country there too, and
yeah, so Margaret River. Yeah, we're a little partial, but okay. Well, Monday we'll have some more exciting
and
stuff.
it has the Morgans, which is the most enticing part with Tiana and Mayora and Lethe.
And of course, Dad Paul's not a bad fellow either.
No, I know. Paul's a given because he's like your baseball wife.
Funny, I thought that was Morgan up in Kansas City, but
She's your baseball wife in Kansas City.
Okay, so I got one at each place. I was trying to pull up. I know Paul checked in. I didn't have the. I had the. Oops, sorry about that. I had the link, but I wish I'd had the link still up, and he could have got. Yeah, we've gone long enough though. Maybe Paul will join us on Monday. I didn't call him anyway, so he's going to join us. Join us this KTXT run. All right, love you, Lenny. I'll see you at dinner. All right, see you at dinner. There she goes, WD-40 cam. All right, we're about done for happy hour on a Monday. We did ask the big question. I was asking this earlier, and I want you guys to think about this weekend, okay? Because we're all Zooming now, right? We're all Zoom. We're going to Zoom. We're all Zooming, right? What is the official Zoom dress code? I think it kind of means who you're talking to. But there have been a couple of cases, I got to admit, on the top, I'm dressed for business. On the bottom, I'm dressed for not. Okay? Let's put it that way. And you got to be careful. The big thing about Zoom is you got to be careful these conference calls, that if you're not dressed at the bottom for business, you're dressed for something else, that you don't stand up. And I caught myself in a Zoom meeting this week. I need to open the door, and it's a little bit further away from my desk, the door handle. I got to really reach over. Well, I have to stand up to actually do it. And I caught myself standing up, open the door, pulling it open, and realizing as I'm looking back to the screen and back to where I'm Zooming, I'm just at the moment, or at least where I was standing, the camera just got me from the waist up. it was no more than an inch or so from being where you're going to see me with my skivvies. I'm not so sure what my coworkers see me in the boxer trunk. So again, how do you dress for Zoom? That's the question. How do you dress for Zoom? So what you guys think about this weekend? Ponder it. What do you do? What are you dressing for Zoom? Are you dressing a certain way? How does that work? So yeah, all these wives, yes, and genders too. Yes, I got both baseball wives, genders, male and female. Hey, I'm a man. I'm a man of the people. All people, vote for me. Yeah, that's right. There you go. Yeah, all that. But yes. Oh, my mom said rot. Don't. You should have said this, Mom. Mom says Rottnest is cool. Rottnest Island is cool. Yes, all good. Yes, and Berta wants to catch up with my sister. All kinds of good stuff here. By the way, my sister, who I will show you right there, is on the front lines in Denver. Our thoughts and prayers with her. She is doing her thing. My sister-in-law, Annie, is in Dallas. She's a doctor here, and both of them, thinking for both of them and praying for both of them as they are on the front lines of this thing. And just phenomenal work that they're doing. They're the real heroes. Not essential folks like me, and I'm definitely not essential. Folks like my sister and my sister-in-law are very much essential, and hope they're doing well. Let's see here. Oh, this is one for the Zoom thing, by the way. Let's go back to that one. Kaylin says she has Zoom meetings every Monday morning. I throw in some mascara, lip gloss, and a shirt. Oh, and brush my hair, pajama bottom. See, I'm thinking a lot like the 80s when I worked at KMAC in Lubbock, where Bill Seitzer would do the sports. Business on top, the beach on the bottom. That's what I'm thinking. For me, it depends on meeting. Yes, Paul Morgan, golf shirt and shorts for those formal meetings. Now, Morgan, I miss it, Paulie. There we go. Paulie said it. There you go, Paulie. Here you go. Business up top, party on below is the dress code. Yes, that's the thing. But you got to be careful. Mate, you got to be careful. You can't stand up like I did. Now, this one, I stood up and I moved across the room and I closed the door and I realized I froze and made sure, wait. I'm still facing the door. I'm thinking, is that camera still pointing at me? And am I in a place that camera should point at me? And I slowly turned back toward the camera. And I looked and I saw that I was okay. I'm thinking, gosh. Because I froze at the door thinking, oh my gosh, the entire staff can see me in my skivvies. And I'm not sure what's going on there. I mean, is the business really in business? Or is the business? I don't know what's going on. And I'm worried at the time. And so I'm thinking, maybe I should, I'm thinking, if I'm frozen in time, thinking I'm really screwed. I looked and luckily I was okay. So all good. Paulie, I didn't know you were there, but I think, Paul, you got to get on next week. We got to get with the kids on and say hi to the world. What's going on there? Yeah, the wife says I get dressed up, no room for error. Yes, that's true. And then always the PJs, they can't tell. They can't tell. You are essential. Oh, thank you, Mom. I'm essential to my mom. That's true. I appreciate it. Somebody's got to be essential. I'm essential. And that was the wife and I in Belize. She in her SMU hat, me in my Maui hat. Again, it'd be nice. Did you guys? This is a question. Did you guys see the Zoom? The girl with the potty and didn't realize? No, I've heard about it. I heard it was pretty funny. I heard about it. Did not see it. Very, very good stuff. No, but I think that's hilarious. That's another thing. I'm worried that my mic's on the wrong, because as a broadcaster, I'm used to being on the air, and I'm used to being when I go on a broadcast for a baseball game, that mic's on, I know, and I'm always trying to be, except that time in Sydney when I wasn't on. I try to make sure I'm on, and I know that I want to drop the F-bomb or whatever, occasionally whatever. But my big fear is that I have the mic on in Zoom, and something like that would happen. I don't want that to happen. So yes, very good stuff. No, I did hear about it. Monday. Good to see Wes out there, brother Wes. Good to see you. Now Monday Monday, what we're going to do, we're going to get back into topics again and find out what you guys are doing, how your weekend was. What did you do? What are you watching? What's going on? Just tell me what's going on, all right? Today's show's been awesome. We've been 2 stops in Indiana, here in Texas twice, Australia. We've been all over the world today, literally. And we've had this week Minnesota. We've had Kansas City on. Had a good spread of people. So we're glad you guys have been joining us and appreciate it. Again, it's more to keep, for me, it's therapy for me to go talk to you guys, visit a bit, just to chat. It's therapy for me, and hopefully it helps you guys 5 minutes, whatever. You're watching this as well. Chance for us all to kind of chat, just to stay sort of together while we're going through all this. And again, prayers for all those folks that are on the front lines, for both my sister and my sister-in-law. Again, I mentioned my sister a moment ago. I'll put that picture up again for you all. But there she is. She's in Denver, and the battle, and Annie here in Dallas, and she's also on the front lines too. And it's a definitely trying times. Although we are definitely on the right direction, and don't know what that's going to translate. But things will be different. But for sure, we still got each other. And my wife says, and this request, okay, we'll try to do this for you too. Doggy cam play-by-play. Okay, we'll try that. We'll try that, honey. We will. Coming up this weekend on Sunday, I'll have a cooking video on the Kansas City T-Bones website. Go to T-Bones website. I'm sorry, T-Bones Facebook page. Go to Kansas City T-Bones Facebook, the minor league baseball team in Kansas City K. I'll have my second installment of cooking demonstrations for those folks. And so far, no one's called in sick yet. Everybody survived the first dish, and we'll go for number 2. That'll be this Sunday night, and I'll put it on my Facebook page on Monday, later on Monday as well. So do that. What else we got here? Yes, prayers for both. Thanks. It was great. Have a great weekend to you. We did all you folks too. You're 27, just a way to kind of occupy your time and to get through it all. And we'll virtual happy hour again on Monday. Again, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday we do this, and we just all bring us together and go to the virtual green room and join me. We'll chat a bit, and we'll just keep up like a bunch of mates do, sitting on a pub table and talking a bit about whatever. My brother and I talked about football, and talked about my cousin and I talked about family, and my wife showed you the dog doing her thing. Luis in Australia showed us what was going on there, and all this one big happy worldwide family as we go through this thing together. Okay, now time to put the close sign up. We'll pull it up for you here in virtual happy hour on a Friday. Wrong direction there, Vaughn. There we go. Happy hour sign goes up. There we go. And time to close this thing up until next time. Good afternoon. Have a great weekend, everybody. Much love to all of you wherever you're watching worldwide. We'll see you on Monday. Have a great weekend, everybody.